The Child Development Co-Savings Act, or CDCA, covers a range of benefits in our marriage and parenthood, or the M&P package. Members may recall that we amended the CDCA earlier this year. We provided for reimbursement to employers who gave the voluntary week of paternity leave, as well as payment to self-employed men for lost income for the second week of paternity leave. We also extended the child development account benefits to all eligible children, regardless of their parents' marital status. We are now amending the Act to introduce further support for parents in caring for and bonding with their children. The key amendments arise from the enhancements to paternity leave, shared parental leave, and adoption leave. These enhancements had been announced at the National Population and Talent Division's Committee of Supply in April this year. Amendments covered in the bill include amendments to better support mothers on different working arrangements, as well as various amendments to align legislation with policy intent. This bill will also amend the CDCA to extend certain leave benefits to unwed parents, a move I announced earlier this year. I've often said that a father's role in the family is not just to put food on the table, but also to be a good role model to guide his children and mold their values and characters in a positive way. We need to make a conscious choice to be active fathers, and we have to cultivate this mindset from the start. We know that it can be challenging to ensure that we have a work-life balance, but it is important for us to adopt an active parenting lifestyle. Our children grow up faster than we realize, and they should be our priority now, not later. We need to make the effort to spend both quantity and quality time with our families. And where we can, it should also not be leftover time. We need to actively weave in time with family into our schedule. We want to better support fathers to achieve this through the proposed amendments. Hence, we are making the second week of paternity leave mandatory. This was announced by the National Population and Talent Division in April, 8 months ahead of time, to give employers sufficient time to prepare. Both weeks of paternity leave are fully funded by the government. The amendment is intended to take effect from 1st January 2017 to benefit children born on or after that date. We are also increasing shared parental leave from 1 week to 4 weeks. Couples will now have more flexibility in caring for their newborn and can work out an arrangement that best suits them. As with the current 1 week of shared parental leave, the 4 weeks will be shared from the mother's maternity leave. Shared parental leave is also fully funded by the government. The amendment is also intended to take effect. The amendment is intended to take effect from 1st July 2017 to benefit children born on or after that date. The combined enhancements to paternity leave and shared parental leave means that a father can take a maximum of 8 weeks leave in his baby's first year, comprising 2 weeks of paid paternity leave, 4 weeks of paid shared parental leave, if his wife so elects to share, 6 days of paid childcare leave, and 1 week of unpaid infant care leave. These leave enhancements support fathers in experiencing the joys and challenges of parenthood with their wives. We will also be enhancing adoption leave to better support adoptive mothers in caring for their adopted infants. Adoption leave will be increased to 12 weeks. This is 3 times more than the current 4 weeks. Similar to what is provided for maternity leave, the government will fund the last 8 weeks of leave if the adopted child is the first or second child, and the full period of 12 weeks if the adopted child is the third and subsequent child. The amendment is intended to apply to adoptive mothers whose formal intent to adopt is on or after 1st July 2017. We will also extend maternity leave to unwed mothers to better support the child's developmental and care needs. An unwed person adopting a child would also be eligible for leave. An unwed adoptive mother would be eligible for adoption leave. An unwed man adopting a child would be eligible for paternity leave. The amendments are intended to take effect from 1st January 2017 to benefit children born on or after that date, or in the case of adopted children, the formal intent to adopt is on or after that date. Madam Speaker, we choose to have children and naturally want to invest our time, energy and love in them to ensure that they grow up to become contributing members of society. While families raise children, instill values in them and nurture them, the government will continue to complement these efforts by supporting families in their caregiving responsibilities. I encourage all parents to make good use of the leave schemes, to be there for our children and inspire them to do the same for generations to come. And my heartfelt thanks especially go to the employers who play an important role in supporting families' aspirations. With that, Madam, I beg to move.